Winston here. Hello, YouTube. I am wanting to talk about a new kind of a joy for me that I have in my possession right now, sitting here in front of me, next to me. But first of all, I want to talk about this and how I acquired it. Anyways, I want to call this, well, pretty much what it is, really my first rescue. I've had one rescue before that the people had received the ball python as a gift, and it was just a baby, and it was a gift from, I think they said they got it at PetSmart. But it was a gift given to this family. I think it was like a gag gift. Well, they didn't want it. They got a 10-gallon cage, 10-gallon aquarium or tank for it, and the whole setup for it. But they didn't want it. They didn't want anything to do with the snake, anything. So they were actually carrying the tank with the snake in it and all the furniture out to the trash, and their neighbor, who was a coworker of mine, had told us, no, don't do that. I knew someone at work that'll take it. Well, I took that snake in. Since then, it's been a while back. I had it adopted out. I could have kept it, but there's just things going on in my life that I felt at that point it wasn't time for another snake. But I took it in, I fostered it, and I found it another home. This one here to me is a little bit more special. I'm trying to think. Anyways, I'll just go ahead and explain. I visit this website quite often called herpcenter.com. And on it, I was in their Python section of their forums, and I saw this pop up right here. Right here's herpcenter.com, Herp Center Network, herpcenter.com. Check it out. But I saw this one pop up. Python showed up on the back porch, and how the story went is, I don't want to give the guy's name on video, but I will go as far as reading what his post said, if I can find it. Okay, it says, my wife and I have no experience with snakes. This afternoon she found a python balled up in a large pot with a tree. Any ideas that we should do? Should we try to capture it? Another person had asked where he had lived, and he had mentioned that he lived in the Houston area. And he showed us a picture, so then we know it was a ball python. And I told him, I said, I am in the Houston area as well, and if you're not able to keep this thing or find its owner, I would be more than willing to take it in. Now, we did explain to him that ball pythons are not wild in this area, they're not native, and can't really thrive in this area of the country. Especially right now, it is so dry in the Houston area, whereas we normally have high humidity and heavy rainfall, or not really heavy rainfall, but more moisture in this area. Right now, it is so dry in Houston. Amazing. I live less than a block from, about half a block from the water, from the Gulf, right at the Houston Ship Channel and the mouth of the Houston Ship Channel. And it is so dry still. all this water surrounding us, and yet it's so dry. Anyways, see how much I'm doing on time. So, sorry about that. Anyways, this guy had and I told him, I was the one that spoke with him. I told him, I said, go to neighbors on both sides of you, go all the way to at least 3 houses down at the very most, ask any neighbors that live behind you and across the street, because it's more likely an escape pet. Or it could be a ditched pet. We're kind of hoping it was an escape pet. Well, the guy said, when I told the guy on here where I lived, he's like, he told me where he lived, and we're like 20-minute drive apart. I just said, yeah, he'll bring it to me. So he emailed me, so I gave him my info. And Saturday morning, it is now Monday. Saturday morning, he drove to where I live, to the area I lived, I'm betting, and he brought me this ball python he found on the porch. He explained in one of the emails that sorry about that, just checking my camera, make sure everything's working alright. He posted, or he sent me an email. He told me that it was about 3 feet long, which is pretty close to it, if not at 3 feet long. He said that when he got it into the Rubbermaid tub that he transported it in, he said it had struck at him. I had him meet me at the pet store in my area, and after I got the snake from him, I took it into the pet store to have them see it, to show them what I was doing. And they had, or one of the guys and I was looking at it, and it bit him. Snake has only struck at me one time, and ever since then it's been calm. The first 24 hours I had it, fed it Saturday one time, first got it home, and someone suggested I go ahead and feed it another mouse. So I have fed it 2 Frozenthal mice. Readily took it. The second one, it actually, I didn't even get a chance to get the mouse in the box. It just jumped out of the box at the mouse. It is, anyway, I'll go ahead and show you the snake. This is its enclosure. I just have it in here by the computer with me. But, not sure if it is male or female yet. It is hiding under this box right here, which is its warm side. And you got it right here. So I'm going to have to go to part 2 on this video. So, because for some reason my phone won't sync with the cable I have to the computer. And I don't want to wake my mom up to get the other cable. So I'm going to stop it right now and go to part 2.